Welcome in, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me in my new studio today. I'm super excited. I've been visualizing this space for a while and now it's come to fruition and you're seeing this firsthand happening here. So I'm still tweaking it. You're going to see some changes with it. I'm trying to make it perfect the way that I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. So the energy in this space feels really good. It feels very loving and supportive. It feels very abundant. And I feel that this is the same energy that many of you out there have been feeling recently. This is the energy that is coming in for you as you move through the rest of the month of May into the month of June. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my beautiful friends. My name is Ria. Now I'm going to call in spirit first. We're going to start with an angel oracle for you. These are your guardian angels coming forward with some protection and guidance as you're moving through the next few weeks in your life. So we are getting a message about belief. They want you to believe. Allow the veil of fear to drop and let your true essence shine through. Believe in yourself and the divine power pulsating within you. You are a magical creator, Scorpio. So they want you to believe in the power and the magic of you. So I'm going to read this to you one more time. Allow the veil of fear to drop and let your true essence shine through. Believe in yourself and the divine power that is pulsating within you. You are a magical creator that is here to build and create. That is what you're meant to do here. So they're reminding you of that power. So let's go ahead and pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are getting the 10 of Swords. I feel there's a clear ending that is taking place in your life. Something is finalizing. This could be something big like a relationship. This could be something small like a Netflix series that's coming to an end for you. Right? Whatever this is, know that there is a new chapter that is opening up for you. And I don't know, I feel there's a lot of excitement, a lot of love, a lot of joy that's coming in. And I feel this is an experience where you were meant to hit rock bottom around something in order to rise. So 10 of Swords. We also have the 9 of Wands. I feel you are exhausted. And to me, this feels like mental exhaustion. You're kind of tired of having to solve everything or perhaps do things for everyone all the time. I feel you don't have time for yourself. And the 9 of Wands is encouraging you to take your power back. All right. I feel this belief may be in the background, and this is something that they're bringing to your forefront. So 9 of Wands, and we also have the 4 of Wands. So I'm seeing something working out in your favor here, Scorpio. I feel that wherever you are right now, know that you are supported. Divine support is available. And if you feel that you're not supported right now, call on your spirit guides to bring that support in. But you have to also be open to it showing up in the form that it's showing up for you. Sometimes we have expectations around support, that it has to come in through this person or through this way or in this timing, and they want you to release yourself of that and allow it to show up in the form it's showing up. I'm seeing a lot of amazing things happening for you over the next couple of weeks, Scorpio, so get ready for these. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. That is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So I feel that you've gone through a lot, Scorpio. That is undeniable through the cards that are coming in for you. And you have built a lot of strength. And this is the strength that they want you to claim right now in your life and actually apply it in your world. You are being called to rise back up into your power. Something knocked you down. And I feel that you may have been knocked down for a while. And before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. All of these cards are going to show up differently in each of our lives. And this is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating with you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. And I've been noticing a lot of comments about my readings not showing up for some of you on your channels, on your YouTube feed. You have to hit the notification bell. YouTube is changing a lot. And if you're somebody that is wanting to support my channel because you value my content, you enjoy it, the best way, the free way you can do this is by hitting your notification bell and making sure that you are subscribed to this channel. All right. So the 10 of Swords is an ending. It's like you're slamming the door shut. And I feel that there is awareness around energies that are past energies that have, I feel, wounded you or hurt you in a way. It's the words that were spoken. It was the things that were done, intentional or unintentional. It just seems like a lot has happened here. And you are now moving away from all of this. I feel you're not meant to carry this heavy load. Any kind of thoughts that you have been thinking recently, I feel your mind has been really active, Scorpio, and there may be thoughts about things in the past. And right now, as you're moving through that, if you are, is to clear your mind and have some sort of um, daily practice, whether it's breathing exercises, meditation. I like guided meditations because my mind wanders and I have to have someone guiding me through that meditation. So, whatever works for you, implement something that clears your mind and brings you to a state of peace. Because when you're in this space, and I feel you have been, some of you, where you're thinking about something a lot and all of a sudden you're starting to see that happening in your reality. Your mind is incredibly powerful. And I feel that maybe even this might be your mind playing a bunch of stuff, you seeing things, and you have to go through this process in order to break through or cross some sort of a threshold in order to see something or understand something. So I feel there's a whole thing going on in your life right now, and they're encouraging you to trust the process. It feels like someone's been knocked down. You hit the ground really hard. But even if you did, you're not afraid to go back up. You're not afraid to get back up. The fear, there's so much I'm feeling here, and this feels very heavy. It feels dense. It feels dark. And it feels very exhausting. And I feel you're done with this. This is what's happening here. You're done with something. You're done with being attacked verbally. I feel you, and I feel the done part is you're not tolerating it anymore. You're becoming more aware of what you will tolerate and what you won't, where you will express your energy, where you won't, where you will exchange energy, where you won't. Like, you're very clear here now because something has been revealed to you. So what is this? Or something has always been revealed. Like, you always have known this. And maybe you have settled, or you've just stayed here in this experience because of fear of something or the outcome, what will happen, all these kinds of questions. This is all clearing away. And there's something that you're doing that is actually supporting the clearing of this energy recently. What is that, Scorpio? I feel some of you are doing healing, inner work, becoming more aware about yourself, the way that you react, the way that people talk to you, the way that you respond or not. There's a lot of things that are happening here, and none of it matters anymore. There's no purpose to it. So I feel that you are moving on from it. This is where you're kind of closing or slamming the door shut. And there's a lot that was lost here. What is this for you, Scorpio? Because you have me stumped here with this. It's definitely an ending, but there feels like a lot that is going on here within this experience. And I feel this might all be just in your mind even. Sometimes in my own experience, I've found that there's a lot happening. And when I actually sit in peace, I realize it's actually all happening in my head. It's not actually happening in reality. Reality looks totally different. So there's something like this that Spirit is trying to show you through the Ten of Swords here. And you may have gone through a loss. And perhaps you're not wanting to move forward because you're afraid that you might go through something similar to this. And that's got you, kind of stuck. And the experience that is coming in that you're feeling, you're clearly seeing some sort of an opportunity here, Scorpio, something that you're wanting to take action on. And you're guarded. You're very, it feels like you have recently taken your power back because of an experience that is related to this Ten of Swords. And you have gathered your energy here. You've taken it from where you have distributed it. And you're very careful of, what you take action on and what it is that you do, what it is that you say, who you help. This energy exchange has been affected and the dynamics here have changed in the way that you are showing up in particular situations, especially involving certain individuals in your life, right? So I'm seeing that even though you're exhausted, there is some sort of an opportunity, some sort of an offering here from the universe that's leveling you up. They want to make sure that you're first well rested, that you're making sure you're taking care of your physical body, that whatever this is, because it's meant for you, it's not going anywhere. Okay, it's always going to be there for you. It might show up in different ways, but know that whatever this is, it is not going to pass you by. Okay, so make sure you renew, rejuvenate, and recharge yourself before jumping into something full throttle. And I feel that you're meant to be picky and choosy. Maybe you've been finding that you're being picky and choosy right now, especially where you allot your energy, because your energy is precious. It really is, especially over the next few weeks in your life as you're stepping into the month of June. And I feel what's happening is some of you are ready to adventure out. I feel you've been working really hard, so you may have this feeling of putting all of that down and actually enjoying this summer. Maybe you're wanting to travel or you're wanting to do something that feels rejuvenating, that brings you back to life. And this is what I'm seeing here. You're kind of done with the noise, the drama, whatever this is, and you are now ready to look forward to this experience that feels like joy and excitement. It feels like abundance. So you're going to have to share with me what this is in your life right now, Scorpio. And this is also representing what you're holding closely. You've reached a point where I feel you have put the weight down and you're assessing things. You're taking a look at what needs to change, how far you have come, and your own energy, like what kind of energy you have, how you're feeling. You're reassessing it. This feels like a pit stop for you where you can tune in and then move on. There's a goal in mind. There's something here that you're focusing on, and I feel that nothing is going to get in your way. Even though it feels like things are getting in your way and there are losses you have incurred, that's still not going to get in your way, because I feel that there's something you feel you are drawn to do. There's some sort of purpose or calling here for you that you're connecting to. There's something you want to build and create because that is what you are. It's the belief of your power, the power of you. It's the belief that you have of yourself in this reality, right? You are a magical creator. And sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes we go through failures and losses, and that is okay. We just pick ourselves up. That's an experience you had. There's a lot that you learned from that experience that you can now carry forward. Those mistakes help you grow. And, we beat ourselves up when we go through those, but I feel that someone would have taught us that these are experiences we are meant to go through in order to grow. So every time we go through them, we are incrementally leveling up. And this is what the Knight of Wands is representing, are the incremental leveling ups that you have gone through, right? It feels like you're worn, but you're incredibly strong. And I feel you are someone that can handle this. You can handle whatever this is. And maybe you have been feeling the opposite way where you're like, I'm not feeling like I can handle this. This is way too overwhelming. Maybe the emotions and all of that is in the way. And this is where spirit is encouraging you to ground and center yourself, create some peace and calm in your nervous system as you're moving through it. Because you got this, Scorpio. You really do. This is not going to set you back. This is not going to get in the way unless you allow it to. This Ten of Swords and the Four of Wands, again, is coming up as a support around you. I do feel that you have a loyal friend or some sort of supportive community, something that feels good, that feels supportive in what you are doing, your environment that is allowing you to grow. And I feel that many of you out there have stories to share of how you move past an experience that did knock you down. You can share with us in the comment section below. And this is showing you the power of you, this experience. There's an awareness of how powerful you are, how magical of a creator you are as well. The number 4 in this card is representing manifestation, your ability to create what it is that you visualize. And maybe you feel that you're not able to visualize. I know that there are people out there that are not able to visualize something in their mind. And if you feel you're not able to, you can actually take a picture of something and look at it and close your eyes open and, try to visualize it like that. That's sometimes how I do it if I'm not able to visualize. The Four of Wands represents this solid, sturdy foundation that you have been creating, that you've been showing up for. And no matter how difficult it is, you have stood your ground. I feel you've been protecting your energetic space. Like you're very clear on what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And you're reinforcing those healthy boundaries. And maybe people don't like it. Maybe someone is reacting to you having a boundary, and that is challenging for you. But know that you also have support around you, right? So the energies that are supporting you in your energetic space. And an invitation, I feel you're going to be invited to something, Scorpio, and you should attend whatever this invitation is calling you to go to experience. This could be a wedding. This may be some sort of celebration around reaching a goal, a milestone. You're being called to celebrate all the little joys in your life, the good things that are happening, and focus more on that. And to shift your mindset to this mindset of abundance. I know that sometimes life throws curveballs. We can find ourselves in an experience that feels like a nightmare. And we're kind of like, where is the blessing in this? Where is the good in this? But there always is good in those experiences if you look for the good and not dwell in the nightmare. And because I'm getting a nightmare here, I feel some of you may have been having nightmares of some sort of recurring dream around something that may have already happened to you. I'm seeing something was shattered and it's taken you a lot to recover from it. But you are here now in a much more powerful place and you have grown. You have a lot of support, and I'm getting a community here for you, Scorpio. You have people that love you. You are also under divine support here. So the love is what you're being called to embrace, also to share. And if you feel that when you're giving love out there, you're supporting others, you're not getting the same energy back, don't close yourself off. Keep yourself open and redirect that energy where it feels good. You can actually do that. I feel sometimes we tend to close ourselves off and feel like everything is like that, but it's actually not. It's about redirecting your love, your energy, and your light. And wherever it feels good, that's what we're meant to do. It's not going to just automatically come to us. It's something that we have to actively seek out. And when we align with it, it's there, right? We feel good in that experience. And I feel that there is prosperity and wealth coming through this Four of Wands because you are building and you're creating it. And I don't know, I feel you have a few ideas in your mind. And there's someone here that is your partner in crime. This is your ride or die. This is what I'm seeing here. A soulmate, a kindred spirit, a twin flame. So yeah, this is so incredibly powerful. There's a lot of growth, a lot of creativity flowing as well. And it's going to be important. Like maybe you need a schedule, Scorpio, to make sure you understand where your energy is needed right now and where it isn't, right? To, especially when you're practicing keeping those healthy boundaries up. I've been doing really well with it now. It's really hard to create some boundaries around people you care about, but sometimes you have to. And I always find it difficult. I feel like I'm not a nice person when I'm putting boundaries up, but it's because the person that doesn't like those boundaries is the one that's making me feel that way. Where the supportive people are actually encouraging to put that boundary up. So I feel that this is how the Four of Wands is coming through for you as well. You are in a period, a phase right now where I feel you're stepping into a wealth era. This is what it feels like, Scorpio. And I feel you've been doing a lot, putting a lot of energy and effort into connecting with this. It almost feels like you kind of know what it is, but you don't. And there's going to be a lot of clarity around this. And know that as you are moving through this, as you are connecting to it, you are supported. Okay. So this the rest of May and into the month of June, we have beautiful experiences. Again, there's something that feels like an offer, an invitation, and maybe this is a course that you've been thinking about, and finally something that came up and it's piqued your interest. And I feel there's a few different things, so don't be afraid to explore these things, Scorpio. So what I'm going to do now is pull a spirit animal that is guiding you over the next few weeks and a message that it wants to share with you. So we are getting here the chameleon spirit. Act as if. So act as if, Scorpio. Fake it till you make it. This is what I'm getting through this. So 14 is the number, and 14 days, 14 hours is what I'm getting around timing for this card. And a lot of color. I love the color that is showing up. I feel this is a color theme that you might be playing with right now. So you'll have to share with me if that's you. So the message for you is Chameleon Spirit shares her gift with you today to prepare you for changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing and you're required to come into harmony with them so you can co-create your greatest dreams. Feeling sensitive, are you? Good. Because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how to best adapt to your environment and the people in it, while at the same time maintaining your integrity and your inner equilibrium. Even if you feel like you're in uncharted territory, Chameleon Spirit has complete faith in your ability to fit in and learn the lay of the land, adapting as necessary. This is a fortunate time to act as if and do as others do until the new way feels familiar and completely natural. Life is offering you a great lesson now. Adapting isn't about losing yourself, it's about learning how to dance with others. Now, the protection message for you, I feel called to read this. So I'm going to do that. So being sensitive and having empathy for others can become a heavy burden if you don't practice self-care. Could it be you're feeling stressed because you tuned into challenging emotions that aren't even yours? Chameleon Spirit does not want you to adapt to these conditions by withdrawing or distracting yourself, hoping that the feelings will just go away, or attempting to rescue another who may be having a pity party. You can be swallowed up by trying to manage it all. It is time to figure out where you end and the rest of the world begins. Not all conditions are yours to match either. You need to distinguish your own color from the rest of the world right now and take time out to soothe your sensitive soul. Choose some activities that will restore your sense of being grounded and avoid people who revel in drama. Take a break from social media too. Self-care and a timeout is the answer to this temporary dilemma. So that is your message from Chameleon Spirit today. And we're going to go ahead, close, and seal your reading now with an angel number. So we are getting here for you is 5858. You are currently on the right path, Scorpio. So if you've been questioning that, this is your confirmation today. This is your true destiny. You have a lot of strength. They want you to apply that. Prayer is a powerful practice you can implement in your daily life. They want you to have courage and determination as you're moving through whatever you're moving through. This strength, courage, and determination is what creates the miracles in your life. So look at that. And we've got a lot of green on this card. I feel green is a prominent color. You might be finding you're wearing it more, or you're seeing the color green around. Okay, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.